Hey, future Allie here. And my UPS order arrived and it says new label because this one doesn't even say my address on here. No. So this is gonna be the beginning of my video, so you guys will see the drama that unfolds and what I talk about in this video. But I just want to show you guys real fast. I just want to show you guys what just arrived at my door. And it's the flash palette that I had ordered and just now received and did this whole video without because it wasn't in here. So I'm just gonna do a quick little like show for you so you guys can see it. So this is the flash palette, and this, oh my god, and this is how it looks right here. Unfortunately, I've already filmed this video because I was under the impression this was not going. I feel like I'm beaming right now. Damn, this reflective is just like, damn, give me a glow. But I was under the impression this was not arriving today. So unfortunately, you guys are going to see in this video my review without the flash palette. But now UPS has finally decided to deliver it. And I just want to say that looking at this right here, it is a very gorgeous looking palette. It is very, very heavy. I would definitely say future Allie, Editor Allie about to come in. My flash palette finally came in, and when you guys watch the rest of the video, you guys will see why this is such a big deal, but it's here. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, day 5 of Vlogmas, I'm actually going to review the new Jaclyn Cosmetics Holiday Collection. So if you guys want to see everything that I've had to deal with this, what my true thoughts are from someone who said they were no longer going to support her, then definitely keep watching. Alright, so here we are reviewing the Jaclyn Cosmetics. Wow. 5 months ago, when Jaclyn had the whole lipstick scandal, I actually made a video where I said I was no longer going to support her as a consumer. Well, that was 5 months ago. And I still stand by a lot of things I said in that video, but there are some things when I look back on it, I'm kind of like, ugh, cringy on. Now, I know a lot of you guys are here because of that video. Like, I gained like 4,000 subscribers in one night off that video, and Corey's like, oh my god, you should be so proud. I was just kind of like, I don't know what to do, because in that video I said that I wasn't going to support her as a brand owner, but as a woman and as a person I was still going to support her, and I still stand by that. I think the whole situation was handled very poorly. So I think there's a lot of questions that we do not have answers to, and I also think we are never going to get answers to those questions, and at this point it is time to move on. Her first launch was a huge failure for her, and it was such an embarrassment, and my heart does go out to her. It truly does go out to her, because I could only imagine what she felt. Truly, I can imagine what she felt. She has been ridiculed and torn to pieces from the get-go. People love to see Jaclyn Hill fail, and I am not one of those people. I'm all about uplifting, positivity, and being loving and kind to people, because that's how you should be. The world is already full of negative things to begin with. We don't need to add more fuel to the fire when it comes to that. And as for Jaclyn, like, yes, she messed up big time, and yes, she handled that situation very, very poorly. But guess what? She's human. She made a mistake. We all make mistakes. Could you guys imagine if your biggest mistake was broadcasted for millions to see and they all wished for your downfall? Like, that is a huge taxing toll on anybody. And I know for me, if that were me, my situation, I probably would have closed down all of my social medias and just ran and never came back. So I give her the biggest props in the world for coming back and actually doing this, for facing the criticism, for facing the hate, coming here, releasing more products, knowing that she's probably going to get hated on for it. I give her the biggest round of applause, pat on the shoulder, and say, you are a beautiful, strong woman, and I admire your strength because of it. So with that said, I do want to kind of backtrack when I said when I didn't want to support her. I do want to continue to support her as a person, but I also believe as a brand, people do deserve second chances. Now, she did release this 5 months after the whole fiasco that went down, so I don't really know where these came from. She said they're made in Italy. I do hope they're from a different lab, but I'm not a drama channel. I'm not going to dive deep into that. It's not my place. It's not my business. I'm here just to review makeup. I know a lot of you guys are going to be against me reviewing her makeup line, and that is okay. I know that people will unsubscribe because of that, and that is okay. At the end of the day, guys, I'm here to review a product, not the name behind the product. Like, at the end of the day, this is my job to review makeup. So I'm going to review the makeup itself, and I'm going to ignore the name on top of it. I'm going to pretend the name is not there and just view the makeup, because that's what I'm here to do, is just view the makeup. Now, I do have a few things to say about Jaclyn Cosmetics and the way that this whole launch went down, because I'm a little frustrated, and let me explain why. So this launched last Tuesday, November 26th. The entire collection launched online. I had absolutely no issues buying whatever I wanted to buy. I know that the Flash palette, I believe, sold out in like 2.5 minutes, but I did get that in my cart. I also bought 2 different sets with a little bit of extra stuff in between, and when this first went live, I could not find the Flash palette brush duo set like she said that would be available. I couldn't find it, but I did find the Mood Light duo and the Beaming Light duo. That was so easy to purchase, but I had to purchase the other brush and the palette separately, and by the time I had checked out, the set actually became available online, and I was like, oh damn. Now, I could have reached out to customer service to got my $10 back, but it was $10. I was like, screw it. I didn't bother with it. But what got to me is I actually gave up my shift at work. I do work at Disney. I gave up my shift, and so I missed out on, I would say, like maybe $150 serving that day, because I only worked a 4-hour shift, and I gave up my shift for this launch. To come to find out, at the end of the day, they posted on their social media platforms that they were going to do a restock as of today, and I'm like, you sold out of all these different items and now you're able to do a restock? Like, how is that possible? Now, people did come after them for that. They said on Twitter that they bought a certain amount of product and quantity that they knew they wanted to have a restock in December, so they bought and made extra products for December launch. Well, December launch was only a week later, and I'm sorry, but after watching the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star series and seeing how everything went behind the scenes, I know for a fact you guys knew you guys had another launch coming up. You could have released more products, you could have had more quantity in stock, and you didn't do that. And I find that to be a little shady. Like, and I get it because it's a huge cash grab. It's a huge cash grab. Like, I completely understand from like a business standpoint, you want to get that money right where it's at. Like, I get it. But to have a restock 1 week later, like, you're kind of pissing off the consumers, because they're like, wait a minute. You have the stuff available, you just didn't want to release it all. But the kicker to it all, and this is where I'm frustrated, is that within 24 to 48 hours after purchasing the collection, I actually got an email saying that my collection got shipped, and I was like, wow, that is so fast. I was blown away. I was like, god damn, Jaclyn, like, good for you. You're trying to make this collection like right out there for people to get. But it said it wasn't gonna get delivered to Tuesday, December 3rd, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't mind waiting. But I saw people already receiving their product like 2 days later. I was like, damn, must be nice to live on the western side of the country, because people are getting their products so quickly. Like, I'm jealous because I'm on the eastern side. But I got an email from customer service saying, hey, just to update you, because we wanted to process your order so quickly, we did split your order in half. And I was like, okay, like, what did you take off? Well, they shipped out everything, the Mood Light duo, the Gleaming Brush duo, the little individual brush I bought, and the 2 extra loose highlighters right here. Everything got shipped out and was in one order that being delivered on December 3rd, but my Flash palette was being held back. And I was like, so I'm missing one item from my order that's being held back. Okay, so I reached out to quite a bit of people who I knew that purchased the entire collection, who bought everything, and I said, hey, are you guys experiencing this same issue? And they said they were not. And so I gave it a couple days to see if anything changed. No, people started receiving their entire collection. I was like, okay, so what happened to me? So I actually reached out to customer service, and I voiced my concerns, wanted to know why my order was split. Do you guys know any information about where my Flash palette is? What's going on? And to my surprise, they responded back within an hour, and I thought it'd be an automatic message. Nope, it was not. It was legit a person reaching out saying, we wanted to process your order as fast as possible. We see that your order was placed in 2 different shipping warehouses, so that is why one got shipped out faster than the other, but you should receive a tracking information on the flash pallet within 24 hours. That was on a Friday. On Sunday, I did get a tracking email, and I was like, okay, maybe it's gonna be here in time because everything was arriving 2 days ago as of Tuesday. I was like, okay, maybe everything will be in here in time. Well, on Monday, December 2nd, I got another email saying, sorry, but you're gonna have a delay on your shipment and we don't know when you're gonna get it in. So I was like, all right, well, I wanna get this video out. I guess I have to wait. There's nothing that I can do in my control. That was Monday, December 2nd. Wednesday, December 4th, they had made an announcement on Twitter that they were gonna have a restock online at Jaclyn Cosmetics, the full collection, and a full launch inside the Morphe stores. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm really sorry to go there, but you're launching inside Morphe a week after this launched online? Are you serious right now? I got pissed because I'm like, I literally gave up my shift at work. Now granted, no one told me how to do that, but I gave up my shift at work to buy this entire collection because I did not want to miss it. Now to come find out that you're gonna have the entire collection inside Morphe as of today, and I'm still waiting on my flash palette to arrive, I would have saved the trouble and the hassle and saved on shipping and handling if I would have just gone to the Morphe store. Like, that is what I do. Every time that Jeffree Star Cosmetics releases a product, I go on Morphe the day of launch and I buy the product. I would have done the exact same thing for this because at this point, I'm still waiting for my flash palette to come in. When I found out that information, I reached out to customer service again saying, this is my frustrations, kind of want to know what's going on with my package, where is it at? At this point, you guys are launching inside Morphe. How is it that you're able to do that when you still haven't even sent out everybody's product? Like, what is going on? And then maybe after 10 minutes of sending that email, I got another email that updated me on my tracking information saying my flash palette would be delivered as of today. So I did reach out to them again. I said, please disregard my last email. I just got an updated tracking information saying my product's gonna arrive today. So I was planning as of yesterday to get up early and go to the Morphe store to buy the flash palette because I was like, I want it. And I don't know when it's coming in. And when I got the email, I was like, okay, never mind. I won't go to the Morphe store. I'll just wait till it comes in. Well, now it is currently 7:05. UPS is still yet to deliver my flash palette. Now this one is on UPS. This part is not on Jaclyn Hill, so please understand that I'm not coming for her when I say this. This is completely out of her control at this moment and her company's control. But it is 7:05 and I'm still waiting on my flash palette to be delivered. At this point, I don't feel like waiting anymore because I'm doing Vlogmas. I'm having a video come out every single day. And I've already filmed a video earlier for tomorrow and I'd rather get this video out first. And I want to go see Frozen 2 with my fiance and I'm tired of waiting around. So I'm just going to jump into this video and we're going to forego the flash palette. At some point, I will put that in a video. I have another idea what I'll do with it, but we're going to forego it. But what I'm frustrated about is that they knew for a fact that their collection was going to launch inside Morphe. They knew about it. There was no way they did not know about it. Now, I understand why they did an announcement because they want to make as much revenue as possible. I get it because the second it launches inside Morphe, Morphe gets a percentage of the sales and they didn't want to lose that percentage of the sales to Morphe. They want to get as much revenue as possible within the first week. I respect that. As a business, I get it. You want to make a profit. But as a consumer, it's very, very frustrating when you knew you're going to have a product launching inside a store and not announce it to your consumers. You could have saved so many people the time and hassle if you just released it all at one time. You could have had it launched today on your website as well as the Morphe store You would still have made money. Jeffree Star does it. Every time he launches a product, he has it inside Morphe the same exact day. So you knew you're going to have it launched the same day. So that is why I'm frustrated because I could have saved the time, the hassle, the dilemma of when this flash palette's coming in, and I could have just gone today to the Morphe store and bought everything that I wanted right then and there and not have to wait for it to come in, not pay for shipping and handling, and not have to pay for all these state taxes that normally I don't have to pay here in Florida. So that's why I'm frustrated, because you knew. And I find that to be a tad shady. Now I know Jaclyn's fans are gonna come for me for saying that, but I'm just speaking the truth. I'm not trying to be critical on her or anything like that. Please know I'm not attacking her, but I'm speaking the truth. This is shady. You knew for a fact this is going to be launching inside Morphe a week later, and you didn't say anything to us. And I really, really wish you would have, because I just would have saved my money and gone today to buy the entire collection. Because at this point, I'm still waiting for my order to come in. So that's why I'm frustrated. So I really hope you guys can understand I'm not trying to attack her by any means. I just want to speak the truth. So with that said, even though I'm frustrated with how this whole situation went down, I would definitely say that her customer service was very sweet, was very kind. They emailed me back today, and they also told me they are so glad that I updated them on what is going on, and they wish that I really enjoy the products. Now, I've actually seen quite a bit of reviews on this collection, and so far everybody has loved this collection. They said nothing but good things about this collection, so I really hope that this is a redeeming factor for Jaclyn, and this is going to be a second chance that I'm giving her. Now, I do have a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth because of the whole situation with Morphe and the delay on products and this and that, and I saw some girl on Twitter supposedly order one of these and got 24 back instead, so I don't really know if that's truth or not. I'm not going to dive into that, but as of now, guys, I do not have the flash palette to review for you. I do not wait any longer because, like I said, it's after 7 o'clock. I don't know when UPS is coming at this point, if they're even coming at all. So I'm going to review what I have, and then later on when I do get the flash palette, I will put out another video because I have an idea for what I want to do for that video. So now that I've rambled on and spoke my truth, I hope you guys can really respect it. I know we may have different opinions, but it's my opinion. This is the Jaclyn Hill collection right here. Now, this is the Mood Light Duo, the Beaming Light Duo. Like I said, I did buy the highlighter brush, and then I got 2 little extras of the loose highlighters right here. The only thing I don't really understand is that on her website, these are supposed to be called Beaming Light, but on the packaging, it's called Loose Highlighter. I don't really know why it's labeled differently, because even right here on the little set that I bought, this is called the Beaming Light Duo, and these are the exact same thing, but these are called loose highlighters. So that really doesn't make sense to me. Also, I did kind of peek at the packaging, which the packaging is gorgeous. It definitely represents Jaclyn Hill as, definitely represents Jaclyn as a tea. But when you actually open it up, there's just so much space available, and I find that to be so wasteful. It really is. They could have just sent this and sent this like that. They didn't have to put everything together. I get why they wanted to, because it's aesthetically pleasing, but I really wish it would have been as wasteful as they are, but I'm not making this. Also, because I know I have one particular subscriber, I love her, she sent me a video a long time ago on Refinery 29 about mica. Jaclyn touched on mica in her video, saying that the reason why her formula is so pigmented is because she used mica. Now, I am not an expert, so I really do not want to touch into this topic that much, but I did watch that video, and they talked about mica and how it is farmed by children in some areas, and that's really against child labor laws, and how mistreated these children are. So I know a lot of brands like Lush are trying to forego using mica and find other ways to make things pigmented and have that shine. Now, I don't know where Jaclyn got this mica from. I really, really hope it's not from that type of facility that has the children that mine these mica. I really hope it's from a safe environment. Unfortunately, I do not know, so I can't really speak on the matter, but I'm hoping that this is from a safer area, not one that has abuse to it. Because if it does have abuse to it and it is tied to that, I am gonna be straightforward, I'll probably end up just throwing this all away. But I know a lot of brands out there do use mica in their products. Mica is a huge thing in this industry, especially for makeup and cosmetics, and I'm hoping that brands slowly start to transition away from it. But I do also know, watching that video, that mica is not bad to mine in the right condition, that it does provide income for families in that area as long as it's done properly. But again, I'm not an expert on this at all. So let's go ahead and dive into this collection. Now, I didn't want to buy the entire collection because look how wasteful this is. Seriously, just a big box again for these 2 products. Oh, got it. That bothers me. Now, I did not buy the entire collection because I'm really not that into highlighters. I'm a very, very oily girl, so whenever I use highlighters, they really, really accentuate my oil, and I look like Grease City. It is not a good look for me, but of course, I'm here as a makeup review channel, so I have to still do my job and review stuff, even if it doesn't necessarily match with my skin, and my skin doesn't like highlighters. So I don't want to buy the entire collection. I only wanted to buy highlighters that I knew were going to complement me and fit me, and she did release highlighters that were inclusive for everybody, so I do like how she had for the light lightest to light into deeper skin tones. I think that is fantastic that she made a highlighter catered to everybody, and I really do love that factor. So for the first thing, like I said, I'm really sorry that I do not have the Flash palette to review, but unfortunately, I don't want to keep waiting for it, and I will review it at another time. One of the first highlighters that I got is the Luminous powder. And this is one of those setting powders. She said that supposed to feel like really refined and stuff like that. I got the duo so that it came with the brush. And I have to say, this packaging is absolutely beautiful. It is very, very Jaclyn. It has a really nice, like luxurious looking feel to it. Like a nice and clear, like a little bit of a clear glass with like a little frosted tint with a beautiful shiny top that I've already got my fingerprints on. Gross. But I only wanted to get one. I got the color Brighten Up because she said this is like her everyday use. This is like what she uses to have the glow from within. And I wanted to make sure that I had that as well. This is something that I might actually gear towards more because it has that glow within. So it just kind of sets on your face like a setting powder and really just brings that glow within without making your face looking so glowy and dewy, which a lot of people out there do love, but I'm not one of those people because I am super, super oily. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this right here, dump it onto the lid. Like I said, she uses this one as every day. I was either gonna get this one or Do Me, but I didn't know which one I wanted to get. Ooh, this is very, very, very soft. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it right here. That is extremely, extremely soft. Whew. Very, very soft. That feels like butter. Feels like butter. And again, this is actually still kind of light for me, but so this is the brush that it came with right here. This is the J01 brush. Now I would definitely say this is a very, very beautiful brush with extremely, extremely soft bristles. Like holy whoo, swikers. This is extremely soft. Like, oh my God, Jaclyn, so soft. But I would definitely say looking down onto here, while this is a very beautiful brush, it feels kind of cheap. I'm really sorry to say that, but it feels kind of cheap. And I feel like my bling brushes that are right behind me, freaking love my bling brushes. Like these right here have more of a heavier texture to it, and these are just as soft, and these are beautiful. I love my bling brushes, and this just feels very, very cheap. But you know, I wanted to buy the brush to go along with it, and it's Jaclyn, and Jaclyn does have a beautiful taste when it comes to her packaging. I will give her that. So I had to get the brushes, I had to get the set because I wanted to do a full review. So I did pour the loose powder into here. Now this is the color Brighten Up. It is on the back of my hand, and oh my God, can I say this is extremely, extremely soft. I'm gonna take it in very, very light dosages right here. Pick it up with this brush, tap it out, and very, very lightly, because like I said, I like that glow from within. Just kind of like put it right here, put it on the face, because my natural oil will eventually give me that glow from within. One of the many perks about living here in Florida is that you will naturally glow within. If you're oily like me, you do not have to worry about that. Very, very softly. You know what? It's nighttime now. No one's gonna see me being super oily and greasy. I will do my cheeks very softly. Now, Jaclyn said that she does set her face with this powder. I probably would never set my face with this powder because I really like having a matte face, if I'm being completely honest. But that little bit of shine right there would be perfect for me. I had a feeling that out of this whole collection, I really would end up liking this powder the most because she said it does give that glow within without having your face being so like shiny, without your face being so highlighty. And I thought that is like what I need for myself, is something that wouldn't be overbearing, but you can build this up to make it exactly what you want it to be. But I would like to have like a soft glow that kind of just looks more like I'm dewy. So that is Brighten Up right there. I put it on very, very softly. I actually really like how this looks, and touching it, it's really soft. So far, I really like this right here. I really wish that I had more to swatch for you guys, but I really do like this so far, and I really do love this packaging. I'm sorry, but this is a very, very gorgeous packaging. I'm looking at it, like I'm not looking at myself, I'm looking at the monitor because I like staring at this. Very, very gorgeous packaging, but I didn't expect anything less from Jaclyn. Now, moving on to what would have been the accent highlighter palette, I'm gonna be moving on to the Beaming Light Duo right here. Now I did pick up 3 shades. I got the shade Extra, I got the shade High Vault, and I got the shade Bomb. Only reason why I got all 3 is because I truly could not decide which one I thought was the prettiest one, because these are so freaking stunning. I'm assuming that these will probably go a very, very long way and probably last you a very long time because you said they're so pigmented. So I wanted to get all 3 because there is the white one from Extra, there's like a rose gold, and there's like a golden champagne. And I knew one thing that Jaclyn would never disappoint anybody on is highlighters. Like, she is a highlighter queen. She's always been a highlighter queen. Like, I think she got Jaclyn Cosmetics, like, their face out there because of her highlighting and making that champagne pop, which I actually have in my collection. I think it's a great freaking highlighter. And so I knew, like, with her, she wouldn't disappoint with that either. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead. This is the shade Extra right here. I'm gonna take it on my finger. And I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch that for you guys. That is Extra. Oh my God, that is beautiful. When I saw her swatching that on her video, I was like, I have to have that because that would be a beautiful inner eye corner little color along with the brow bone. I was like, oh, that would be so freaking stunning. Wow. And that really feels like butter, and that is so freaking pigmented. You could even use this as like an eyeshadow. That's stunning. It's again one that I couldn't decide on. This is the color Bomb right here. Place it right next to that. That is Bomb right next to that. God, that is so freaking gorgeous. I'm not even gonna lie, that is so gorgeous. And then the last shade I got was High Vault, and this is a rose gold. Now she says that she uses this like when you put on a blush to really accentuate the blush you have in shakes, and that it just melts right in. And Jaclyn, she's a good saleswoman. I saw that, I was like, well, I guess I'm getting that too. Jaclyn says it goes with your blush, I guess I'm buying it for my blush. But this is High Vault right here. I put a little too much on, so it's crumbly, but that is stunning. Ooh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. Now these do retail for $24 a piece, or if you buy it with the brush set, I think I paid like $39 for that. I'm gonna kind of put on all 3 because why not? We're gonna be extra today because I am gonna go see Frozen, and well, we gotta have a nice little glow for Frozen. I'm gonna take this little brush that she has right here, dip it in, dip, 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 dip. Tap off, and then I'm just going to place it right where we put that inner glow at. Right here, right there. Damn. That is beautiful. I am going to take my brush from earlier, just so I can kind of dull it out just a little bit. So it has a nice gleam to it. And then I'm going to take the shade High Vault, dip the same brush into here, very lightly, and just kind of put that right there on the apple of the cheek, right where my blush kind of goes. So when I smile, oh look, I have Jaclyn's, maybe I put it too high. So when Jaclyn smiles, it's like boom in your face. Now I have very, very large pores. As you guys can see, the highlighter does accentuate my pores. It does. It's not a miracle, but it does accentuate my pores, and that is okay. It does accentuate my pores, and I know some people it doesn't, but I do have very textured skin, so it does illuminate my pores rather clearly. And that is one of the reasons why I don't really like wearing such high pigmented highlighters, because you can clearly see my texture in my pores. But I would definitely say this is a very, very gorgeous highlighter. So I am going to repeat the steps on the other cheek because this is such a beautiful, beautiful highlight. I really love this color Bomb. I'm going to take it, I mean, like, seriously. That is just like a freaking glow if I have not seen one. Oh my God. But I am gonna dull it out just a little bit because I am going to Disney Springs in a little bit, and I swear to God, people are gonna see me like shining with the Christmas tree, and they're like, is that a Christmas tree? Is that her face? Like, that's what they're gonna like see, I swear. But I feel like the second that you blend it out, it just like melts into your skin. It just creates this beautiful just glow. It looks so wet, but in such a beautiful like manner. Wow. Now, I'm going to take Extra right here in the lid, dip the same brush, tap it off. Okay, Allie, I think you put a little too much on. You're turning into Rudolph with your nose so bright. I will guide that sleigh tonight. Ooh. Okay, we just had to tone her down just a little bit. But what I really want to do with extra, I'm not wearing any eye makeup at all, and I don't care. I'm gonna take my little brush. This is the JH42 brush. I'm gonna dip it into here because this is exactly why I wanted this particular product. And we're gonna put it just right here. Little inner corner glow. That is beautiful. That is purely beautiful. I don't think I've ever looked this highlighted in my entire life. Like, seriously, I am so freaking highlighted right now and I don't even care. I'm really living for how this looks right here. This is such a beautiful, beautiful glow that I'm looking for. It doesn't really make sense on my inner corner, but I don't really care. I just wanted to try it on the inner corner. I love how it looks on the upper lip, and I think this looks beautiful. Yes, like I said, accentuates my pores and my textures, but just the way that it just shines, like, look at that glow. Stunning. Unfortunately, guys, that is everything that I have to test out and review. Like I said, I do not have the accent palette. It is now almost 8 o'clock. Still has yet to arrive. I don't think it's coming today, and I really do want to apologize to you guys for that. I really wanted to have everything to review, but I also got tired of waiting, and I didn't want to wait any longer, especially since her entire collection launched inside Morphe store today. Now, I would definitely say that this is not Jaclyn's fault at all. This is not Jaclyn Cosmetics' fault at all. Why UPS has yet to deliver it, this is completely on UPS. This is not on them, so I would not blame that for them. But I can definitely say it's a little irritating that it took them forever to get my second stuff shipped out, why they even split my order. And it's kind of irritating they released the entire collection inside Morphe today. I would have just gone down there and bought everything myself, but they didn't. So with that said, let's go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts on this. I had no illusion that this was going to fail. I knew from the get-go, the second she was releasing highlights, that she would bring her A game, and she did. I really do love what I have so far. I think I could have definitely gone without the brushes. I think the brushes they're cool, but I could have gone without them. I think they're not really necessary to have in your collection. They're beautiful, but they do kind of have a little bit more of a cheap feel. The bristles are extremely soft, and I really do like the bristles, but you really do not need to have it as a staple in your collection. Unless you are a huge Jaclyn Hill fan, then I get why you want to get it, but it's not really a necessity. I definitely think that the little mood light or loose highlighters, whatever you want to call these, whatever these are called, I think these are so beautiful. I think they delivered exactly what I was looking for. They are extremely pigmented, but you can sit here and really buff it out and brush it out to get that beautiful wet glow that you're looking for. This is something that I didn't think I was actually going to gravitate to. I really thought I was going to gravitate more towards the accent palette or the big loose highlighter. I thought I would gear more towards that, but these are freaking stunning. I think a little bit with these goes a long way, so I do not see myself running out of these at all, just because they're so little, but they pack a really powerful punch, just like me. Good things come in tiny packages. But I think these are absolutely stunning, and I'm really glad that I do have these in my collection. Now, I thought that Extra was going to be my favorite, but I definitely have to say that Bomb is my favorite. I think that Bomb is such a beautiful color, and it really reminds me of the ABH Amarizi highlight. I love that highlight. That's a highlight that I wear all the time when I do wear a highlight. It really reminds me of that right there, and I think this is freaking stunning. Now, as an everyday highlight, I can definitely see myself going towards the luminous powder right here. I think this is beautiful. It feels amazing. It really does feel like a loose setting powder, very fine powder, and it's very soft and it just glides on like butter, and it really, really gave me that beautiful glow from within. I really did not have to pack on much. It did not look like much on the camera, and looking at it in person, it didn't look like much either. But I could tell you right now, it was the perfect glow that I would want. Just for me personally, because I am very oily, I know that this right here within an hour is gonna look like in your face. It's gonna look like, oh my God, girl, what happened to you? But that's what I expect when I wear highlighter. Like I said, I'm very oily, so I don't blame anything on her line. I just blame it on my face. But this right here is something that I would probably be using every single day, because it does give you that slight glow that I want to look for in a highlighter, and everything else is just kind of like, woo, I'd want to wear like on a fancy date. But yeah, I think that this collection is fantastic. I really do love it, and I'm really glad that I gave the makeup products a try without looking at the name behind it. Do I think this is a redeeming factor for Jaclyn Hill? I think this is a start for her. I think that it's going to take quite some time for her to really build back trust for her audience. I know that she let a lot of people down the first time around. People are still claiming that they didn't get their refund. I haven't seen any proof behind that. I know I got my refund. I do wish that she would have recalled the lipsticks. I think that would have been a smart business move, but she never did. So mine are still just sitting in my drawer, just sitting there. I don't want to throw them away because they are still really beautiful, and I do still have high hopes for her, but I do think that this is a start for her to bounce back. I truly do believe that, and I believe that if she continues down this path, she's going to succeed. It is Jaclyn Hill. She's a very strong, driven woman, and I've watched her for years, and I've been nothing but proud of her and all the success that she has had. I know a lot of people out there love to hate her. I'm not a hater. I do love Jaclyn Hill, and I wish her truly nothing but the best, and I definitely want to congratulate her on this holiday launch. I think it is a beautiful launch. I think maybe she should have started off with this first, but that's just my humble opinion. But I'm very proud of how this turned out. I'm really, really happy with how the highlights turned out. Like I said, I did not expect anything less because she is Jaclyn Hill. She is a highlight queen, and I did not expect anything less from her. And I definitely think that this is a stepping stone and handling it in the right direction. And I so far, dealing with her customer service, have been nothing but sweet and kind and responding back so quickly, like so quickly, not an automatic message, a real human being responding back to me, and I really do appreciate that. Just like I've noticed on Twitter, they respond back to a lot of people's tweets on there as well. So I think they're really approaching this situation in a different manner, but I do understand that Jaclyn probably still has hesitance. Jaclyn probably still has fear that people are going to try to come after her still, and I completely understand. I had bad anxiety myself, and Jaclyn, if by some miracle you do watch this, I truly am happy for you. I really think that this collection, so far from what I've seen and what I've tested myself, is absolutely beautiful, and I'm really, really grateful that I got it. Definitely think that this is her comeback. This is her slow rise to success that she has already amounted so far in her life, and I definitely think this is a way for her to slowly bounce back from everything that had happened, because she deserves to bounce back. She deserves to be given a second chance, and anybody who says otherwise, well, sorry, we're gonna have to disagree on that. She's human, she made a mistake, and we all learn and grow from our mistakes, and she definitely deserves a second chance. So Jaclyn, this is your second chance, baby girl, and I'm very, very happy for you, and I really do love it. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos a week, but it is Vlogmas, so I'll be posting multiple times a week. And also make sure you guys head on over to my other channel. It is Our Florida Life. You guys can see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing fiance Corey. And as always, guys, I want to thank you guys for all your love and support, and I will see you guys in the very next video. Bye! New Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Oh gosh. Jaclyn oh my god. I'm actually reviewing the new Jaclyn Cosmetics Holiday am I saying that? She did release highlighters that were inclusive. She did release highlighters that were exclusive. This is what she intended to do, and you know, she said that these are to help do it. So, but everything else, the bristles are